All right, so this is going to be our Boise State scouting report, starting with Alvaro Cardenas. All-conference point guard, super crafty, really, really good playmaker, one of the better playmakers in the country. But he's also a more than capable scorer. Crafty in the lane when he gets there. Good three-point shooter, can shoot off the dribble. And again, one of the better playmakers in the country. You'll see a lot more of it in the clips that we're going to show, but Pearson Carmichael started playing later in the year. As a freshman, was originally going to redshirt, but he was so good that they decided to burn his redshirt, and he's been starting for them. 6'7" shooting guard, really good shooter, scores on drives, can score on cuts. Has just been really impactful for them early. Andrew Meadow, athletic, role player, super active, good athlete. Good shooter, good driver. Really good wing role player for them. Aggressive as a shooter too, which is helpful for them. Scores on cuts. Tyson Degenhart, 3-time first-team All-Conference in the Mountain West. Really good scorer. Super crafty in there. Plays off two. Uses his size. Great touch. Uses either hand. Really good three-point shooter. Good passer. Just an all-around awesome player for them. Omar Stanley was like an all-conference guy last year. Hasn't been quite as good this year, but he's versatile, athletic, does a lot defensively. He can drive, he can post, play finisher. Just not been quite as good as he was last year. Also made threes at a much higher rate last year than this year. Julian Bowie, freshman guard off the bench, good frame. Most useful for them as a shooter and, secondary backup ball handler. Hasn't played a ton, like in the Mountain West tournament. Not sure if he'll play in the NCAA tournament a whole lot. RJ Keene, just elite role player. Great defensively. Great rebounder. Doesn't do almost anything offensively. Like he cuts, he sets screens, but he averages less than 2 points. If he scores against you, it's a problem. Javon Buchanan, forward, scorer that comes off the bench. Skilled in the post, mid-post. He can drive from the perimeter. He can hit shots. Really good back and forward for them. Emmanuel Ugbo, play finishing backup, good athlete. They'll use him to switch defensively. He can do some different things on that end. Strong frame, high motor. Made a couple shots in the Mountain West tournament, but not really someone you're scared of shooting. Some stuff out of their early offense. They'll look to seal a lot with Tyson Degenhart. Here's another one against Nevada. And he'll get this a lot. Here's running ahead of the play. And we're just sealing. Here's Omar Stanley fighting for the steal early in offense. There he scores against Mbemba. Here's Javon Buchanan fighting for the steal. We'll get to some empty sides early. Cardenas rejects and scores. Empty side early. Cardenas in the mid-range. Watch this reject. Spin move to reject the screen. And then a good pass to Bowie. We're going to gator this time. So aggressive coverage. We're going to hit right here. We got the angle to feed. There's Buchanan hitting an open shot. We can pop. So Stanley can do something. This is Dylan Anderson. He doesn't really play anymore. Stanley can do some of that if he's in. Like if Degenhardt sets it, he can pop. Here it's a double ball screen. Cardenas gets to a floater. Pistol. Do some of this. Cardenas hits a 3. Here it is again. And there's Degenhardt rolling. He can also pop that. Pistol. Cardenas with a really good pass is Omar Stanley. Pistol. Can't leave Degenhardt wide open. Get into these early tosses. There's Tyson Degenhardt. Early toss to Degenhardt. And we're just playing off it. There we're driving. Stuff out of ball screens. Simple high ball screen. There's Cardenas crafting the lane. Simple high ball screen. Ubo on the roll. Simple high ball screen. Here's Degenhardt setting it. And there he is popping. Ram. Cardenas just breaks off it. Attacks a really good defender, Marshallonis. Flip the angle here. Always an option against aggressive coverages. And there's Stanley popping for 3. Ram and Bowie's going to replace. Good cut from Javon Buchanan. We can nix, so throw it in the step up. Here's Meadow, aggressive looking for 3. Another example. Throw it, immediate step up. Flip the angle, play off it. And there's Meadow driving. Weave into a ball screen, weave. Here we are for Cardenas. Weave. He'll cut through to get the point guard back on the ball. Bowie with a reject there. Loves to get that floater. Couple things out of horns that we do. Horn Swiss, so ball screen. Ball screen. Cardenas with a good lob. Loop into just a simple ball screen. Here it is again. Loop, simple ball screen. Here's going to be a loop. We're going to come back off this screen and come off a zoom. There's Buchanan driving. Loop. Ricky. And now we're ripping Omar Stanley to the rim. Just a counter off that same set. We get into flex. Cardenas, that's the flex. Comes off the zipper. And we like this matchup for Andrew Meadow, so we're just going to post him. Elbow. Into a stagger. We're going to reject. And now we're just back into our zoom. Iverson over. Elbow. And we're looking ISO. We think we have a strength advantage against Miles Bird here. So Buchanan drives into the post. Some stuff out of off-ball screens. Just a simple pin down. Swing it. Simple pin down. Swing it. Simple pin down. Chase into a ball screen. Really good pass from Cardenas there. Here we get a reject, and we just hit the big and play. Really good finish from Degenhart. Reject. And now we hand it off to the big. And now we're just playing. Touch, ball screen. Cardenas rejects there. Touch, ball screen. Swing, swing. Good offensive possession there. You have one away. Into this double ball screen. Into this pin down for the first screener. And this is all to get a flex for Tyson Degenhart. Set the away. And now we're going to wheel into a baseline stagger for Carmichael. Good pass there. We're gonna play out some staggers too. So we're just gonna reject. Chris Lockett's open on it. Play off this floppy. So here's Pearson Carmichael coming off. Here it is again. Pearson Carmichael coming off. And this baseline runner. And then we set a cross screen for Degenhart. Meadow gets a 3 off the runner there. Next one, Degenhart's going to get it. So there's the runner. And we know this is designed specifically for Degenhart, because look who we have coming off. Here's our non-shooter coming off. A couple other things that they like to do. Simple delay into zoom. Cardenas with a floater. Delay into a flare. Here it is. And we slip it against switching. Here we're just going to throw it back to Degenhart for a wing ISO. Just basic flex. Cardenas. Here we get to the second side of the flex with Meadow coming off. There's a Bowie 3. Shuffle. Just to throw it into Degenhart. And that's going to do it for our Boise State scouting report. Thank you for watching.